Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Here we go. We in the building now, baby. Let's get it. Oh yeah, Calhoun, Georgia in the house, baby. We here. Discord family in the building. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Here we go. Let's get it, baby. Hey. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. Hold up. Let's see. Let's see what T-Bone talking about in the comments. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Morning, y'all. He said, hooks, good plays, but here's one play he don't do. I don't understand that, family. AMC's, come on now. Don't play with us. Don't play with us, baby. Nashville is in the building. Here we go. Let's get it. We got Vegas is in the house. Oh yeah, Palm Beach, we here. Oman in the building, stepping out. We got, we ready, baby. Germany is in the building. Germany is in the building. All right, family, look, if you want to be up on the Discord plays, anything like that, you already know what time it is, baby. You already know what time it is. Oh, T-Bone, the big dog, the beast. Oh yeah, T-Bone. Appreciate you, family, keeping the lights on in this mug. I might have to go turn. Hold up. We going green for my boy T-Bone. Here we go. Keeping the lights on in here, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's get T-Bone a green day. We ain't trying to get T-Bone this day yet. Not yet. We going green, baby. Shout out to T-Bone. Let's get it. Guyana in the building. Los Angeles in the building. We got Charlotte, North Carolina. We got Maryland. We got Frankfurt, baby. Let's go. Seattle. We got Bridgeport. We in the building. Let's get it, baby. Shout out to the family. Let's go. Yo, come on now. Let's get it. We here, baby. Discord fan, Vegas. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jersey in the building. Let us know where you from, baby. All right, now, let's talk about it. This is not financial advice. I just hope a bunch of it, Miss Baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, you know what? Let's see what kind of day we're going to get today. Let's start off by looking at the SPY. First of all, ticker symbol SPY. Now, not that one. SP and Y. Boom. So we're looking at the SPY so far. So far, it's up in the pre-market. Here we go. Look at this. Slightly. Ever so slightly. It dropped like crazy yesterday, midday. New York is in the building. I see you. Birmingham. I see you, baby. We here. Oh, yeah. We looking for some plays, baby. Discord fam, I showed you the watch list as to what I'm looking at. But just know, we can add to that all day. New Orleans, we in the building. Dallas, we in the building. Oh, yeah. All right, now, Shiba Inu. Starting to show a little bit of weakness. It was hovering at this resistance line, but it came down some. But you know what time it is. We like stuff like that. Come on down and pick us up. Buffalo is in the building. Nebraska is in the building. Let's go. Shout out to my guy, Prince Akeem, always showing love. The big dog. Here we go. He said, good morning, brother. He said, I'm thinking of puts on Southwest Airlines. Ticker symbol LUV. Now, here we go. Remember, LUV, they've been canceling a lot of flights, family. They've been canceling a lot of flights. So I see what you're saying. I do want you to just be wary of $50. This is going to be an extremely strong support. $50. Be wary of that. As in, don't get married. If you see it bouncing up, don't get married to this. However, you see it break under this, come on now. You know you made the right call. Baltimore is in the building. Let's go. South Dakota in the building. Family, I cannot believe they didn't delete my YouTube channel yesterday. Or at least hide all my videos or something. Like, come on now. When I went on Charles Payne on Fox News, come on. I thought they was going to be free Keenan all the next day. All today, family. All Tuesday. I thought it was going to be free Keenan Grace again on Twitter. But we in the building. We good. Yeah, hit that like button, family. Hit that like button. Let's see if we got 50% likes. We've been holding it all the way down, baby. Yesterday, believe it or not, we got to, I want to say 90% of the likes. It was crazy. I never seen anything like that. So somebody asked this. They said, is Progenity dead? Is this play dead? You mean, are we buying puts on this? That's what you really mean, right? That's what you really mean. When people think a play is dead, you got to ask yourself, are they saying it's dead because it's falling? Speaking of that, if you want to learn how to do options, I just put options class 2 up. Options class 2 is up, meaning if you're in a Discord, you can now go to options class 1 was calls. Option class 2 is now puts. Let's get it, baby. So if you're an absolute beginner, you're trying to learn how to do options, join the Discord. If you're a member, boom, it's on in there, baby. It's in there. Should you buy Shiba Inu now? Dollar cost average in. Dollar cost average in if you want to buy. That means you pick a day. Today's Tuesday. Tuesday is your day, family. If you put $100 on this Tuesday, you're going to skip next Tuesday. Tuesday after that, bam, you're going to put the same amount on. Family, come on now. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. Shout out to my guy, Jukes Films. That's funny. He said Tesla breaks records. We love it. We love it. However, let's see what it's going to do today. To be honest with you, I told you this yesterday. One day, Tesla is going to break out, like totally just straight break out, right? But you got to understand, in the meantime, while it's hovering in here, from 800 to like 790, the puts have been printing, family. So I'm looking for puts, high risk, high reward. Because again, Tesla's such a banger. It's kind of like Palantir, right? The company is not like Palantir, but the rinse and repeat is like Palantir. Look at this. We know Palantir is a banger of a company, but the potential to swing trade it is through the roof. One day it's going to shoot up like crazy and then go to 40 or something like that because it's a crazy company, but it keeps coming down, keeps going up and coming down. But one day it's going to break this downtrend and then just be up, way up. The same thing with Tesla. When you get into a put option on Tesla, you got to remember, you're betting against a great company. So if it's not going your way, what you got to do is get out of the play. If it's not going your way, get out of the play. Let's go. All right, look, let's check them out. I've been hearing a lot about SoFi. A whole lot about SoFi. So notice, not 2 days ago was that they kind of gapped up. And people have been, it was yesterday, and they've been waiting for it to gap down. So I'm more likely, to be honest with you, to get a put than a call. But when you look at the past, you see, sometimes it'll gap up, consolidate, gap up again, hold up. Woo. Woo. Come on now. Let's get it. If it's not going your way, get out the play. Come on now. All right, yeah. So my guy, Tyler, he said this. He's saying he giving advice. He said, yo, look, thank you. Appreciate you for that. He said, stop chasing. You know what? When they chase and they trying to buy, we buying puts. Dollar Tree puts. I want you to think about that, right? Let's go back. Dollar Tree puts is crazy dangerous, right? Crazy dangerous. Why? Because it's consolidation. I always tell you, when you want to get a put on something, if you can day trade, it makes sense. But I want you to see, one day it could crash, right? But look at this consolidation. Look at this sideways trading. When you trade sideways, family, your worst enemy is theta. Time decay is just eating away at your thing, at your options. I'm beginning at trading. Would you like to start? Discord? Join the Discord, family. We started from block 1. We moved on to block 2. And they both posted up there. And I'm going to give you a quiz to make sure that you could check and make sure that you understand. That's one thing. I give you the lesson. I give you the quiz. I give you the results. And then you can retake it again if you so choose. I don't just try to teach you and then I don't make sure that you know. I want you to understand. I want to make sure that you understand. And I want you to understand that you understand. So now too, let's check them out. Progeny. Okay, family. Yeah, look, it's showing crazy weakness. You got to remember, the short interest is through the roof. The shorts could try to cover on you. But for now, allegedly, I'm looking for puts on this. I hit the Discord, fam. I showed you what was up. I showed the Discord what was up. Nate was down 40% in the pre-market. Was down 40%. Are we at 50% likes, baby? You let me know. I can only see the first number on the likes. Are we at 50% of the views to likes? Nope, we're not. That would be what? 700 likes? The Keen interview was fire. Come on now. Me and Charles, we was looking like, I was telling the family, we was looking like Matt and Jeff Hardy. We was looking like the Stone Cold and The Rock. We was going at him. Boom, boom. Tag me in, Charles. I got him. That's my dude. He said, what up with BBIG, big dog? Discord fam in the building. All right, let's check them out. BBIG. We like this in the low, very low fives, high fours for the ride back up. It's a swing trade. Remember, we don't marry him. Yeah, what is it? OCGN. OCGN. Honestly, to be honest with you, I'm looking for a potential call on this. That don't mean I'm getting in now. Jacqueline said that's the educator in you. Appreciate you, family. Much love on that. Much love on that. Right, Undertaker and Kane. Yo, we was going there. We was going there. My guy Andrew, he said this. He said my favorite penny stock is Tiger King coin. A coin, and it's up 50%. 100 spots. CMC season 2 is coming. Gonna get killer returns. Hey, all right, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Shaq and Kobe. Yo, y'all killing me, man. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I'm considering getting old Ocugen calls, right? But if the puts is printing, listen, we go with the wave. We go with the wave, baby. We go with the wave. Let me check out AMC because I'm telling you, I gotta sneeze again. What is going on with the beast, the big dog, the banger? Okay, wait. Woo. You know what? Maybe it's Ocugen. Let's take a look at the short interest on this one. Why am I in dark mode? All right, so OC, are we out of it? GN. Here we go. Fintel. Let's see. Fintel be behind the curve sometimes. Dark pool volume, 42%, according to Fintel on the, what is that? What file is this? I want to say it's 13F. Let me just double check. Where is it? Who knows? Who knows? But they're saying that dark pool volume, market value, market date, fails to deliver. What is the short interest, Fintel? Days to cover, 3.92. Oh, they got it locked. But guess what, Fintel? You're not the only person with it. NASDAQ. What is the short interest on this one? No, I don't see it. I might have to Twitter it. Market beat. What is the short interest on this one currently? As of the last reporting from Market Beat, they're saying that it's 27%. However, again, some of these websites, they be a little bit behind the curve. But 27%, remember, 10% is through the roof. All right. So you waiting for a short squeeze? I had a short sneeze. Let's get it. Let's get it. Iceberg Research says it has covered short sale on AMC. Hey, they better cover. Guess what? They've been just losing money. Just crazy. They've been losing money. Shorting certain stocks. And think about it. You may say, all right, look, it's not even going up like crazy. How are they losing money? Understand this. They losing money because if it's trading flat, it's trading sideways, they got to pay the interest. It's not free to hold on to these stocks. Market open, baby. Market open. Let's go. Market is open. All right, let's see. Let's first check out Tesla. Let's see if it's going to pump or dump. So far, it's pumping. We love it. I love it because I own a lot of Tesla, but on the short term, I'm thinking about getting in a put. Where do we want to see Tesla break for an indicator that it's really about to fly? About 806, or I want to say maybe even 809. Let's back up even more. Now 806. After 806, rocket. Rocket or bull trap. Let's see. Good morning, big dog. He said, love the interview with Charles Payne. That's love, family. That's love. They not sending your streams? Oh, yeah, they don't. But when we do the 50% likes, it's better. Oh, PROG drop. We was just talking about puts. Oh, we missed it. I don't think we missed it. Let's see. Are we oversold yet on the minute chart? Ooh, way oversold. But family, we was looking at the puts. We were looking at the puts. I don't think it's too late. But we are oversold on the chart right now. The momentum. I might get in, get up, get out. I might get in, get up, and get out, baby. So let's see. Put options for the 15th. Remember, a put option is you ride the wave down. So a put option for 15th, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see. We wanted to pump up a bit. Let's see what we got. So yeah, we're going to let it pump up again. We'll come back. All right, Tesla pumped up a little bit, but now let's see what she's trying to do. Tesla, puts, potentially. Remember, with Tesla, you don't try to ride the wave to infinity, and Tesla is a banger. You ride the wave on the dip, and you get up when you out. So BBIG is up. I seen that gap up in the, not BBIG, BNGO. I did see a gap up a little bit in the pre-market to like 545. Yeah, take a look at this. What was this? Oh, this was last night, actually. At about 7 o'clock, 7:40, almost 8 o'clock. Like literally last minute. Pumped up, and then it came down. Boom. And now it's pumping up again. But again, I don't like it in these mid-ranges. I like it on the 5s, or I like it in the 630 range. Why? So basically, boom. We got to ride the wave up or ride the wave down. You say you tempted to buy more Shiba, you down right now? Don't rush it. Don't rush it. You scored 14 on the quiz? Take it again, baby. Take it again. If you could get a 20 on that, that means you have a pretty solid foundation of understanding. Huge spike in the SPY. I see it. But it's hitting this wall of 436. But I think it could break it. I'm pretty sure it can break it. 436. This is the wall right here. Boom. I'm pretty sure we could break it. PROG has high short interest? Yep, it does. As it stands, it's about 50%. But now, it pumped back up. Okay, I think I'm about to, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Let's see what we got. This giving me dead cat vibes. Let's see what we have. High risk, high reward. Discord fam, just know I'm looking for a play right now. I send it to you on Stocks of the Week. Understand, all options, high risk, high reward, especially when you do it in less than a month. The lower it is, the more of a risk it is. But I'm willing to play this one. Let's see. Let's let her pump up. Pump up, baby. So right now, it's green so far in the day. Where did it get to before? We got to about, and again, family, I want you to understand this. When you're playing, it's a lucid revealing dream drive system at 12. That's huge. That's huge. Let's let this one pump up for a little bit. LCID. LCID calls. Better to get in low. Trade. Discord fam, I'm going to send you a call option for LCID. If you want to be up on the Discord, hit that link in the top of the chat, baby. Do we got 50% of the likes? Let me know. Turn your mic up. My mic is not high enough. Let me know if the mic is good, family, or is the mic low? Or is the mic choppy? Is the mic low? I got to reset the settings on it. Let's see. Let me double check my watch list. Yeah, okay, I see. Now she want to pump up. Here we go. Look at this. Minute chart. Overbought. Overbought. Cool off for us, baby. Wow, I'm so mad by that. That's crazy. Family, I'm telling you, if you want a Discord, you could already see. You already see I had this on my watch list. I wanted to ride this wave up. But again, it might not be over. It might not be over. A little low now. I'll turn it up more. Tell me if it gets worse. I'm going to turn this up. Mic is up. Mic is up. Tell me if it gets worse. Like the volume is worse. Or the audio quality is worse. Got to be quicker than that. But again, this is $1. This is LCID. It's trying to gap fill. Right? Let's see if it breaks down on the gap. And then we can get in later. For now, let's look at the other ones. PROG. Still pumping. Still pumping. Let's look at Tesla. Still, oh, look at that. Oh, family, I think it breached. Yep, it breached. Tesla hit a new high as of recent. Not all time. As of recent. The last time it was this high, let's zoom out. The last time Tesla was this high, family, it had to be what? In February. Tesla has not been this high since February, family. Look at this. But it's still finding weakness up here. But notice, it breached the barrier. You said we need Kitty opinion on that put. Kitty. No. Let's leave Kitty alone for a second. So yeah, up here though, I want you to understand. I'm looking at Tesla puts, but since it breached to a new high, people see that. Other people are watching this too. Look at that. Other people are watching this too. They see what's going on here. They see this line. They know what time it is. They know what time it is. Today is going crazy green. Look at this. That's why I was saying, yo, watch out for them Dollar Tree puts. It's a pump fake. It's a huge pump fake. LUV, 50% or $50 is a strong support. So you want to be on the lookout to not be loading up too heavy at the support on a put, because it might just bounce and turn around on you like this. All right, now let's see. Any looks like it would have been a nice ride down, nice wave ride down. And we got what? Oh, look at ChargePoint, baby. ChargePoint is pushing. I told you time and time again. We like ChargePoint as a stock between 16 and 19. And look at it. Now it's over 19. But you had 100,000 different chances to pick it up. 17, 18, 19. 100,000 chances. But look at ChargePoint. Shout out to ChargePoint. Usually, it don't move. But today, ChargePoint got time. Today, ChargePoint got time. Do we have 50% viewership likes, baby? 50% likes. That's what I'm trying to see. Shout out to my boy Randy. Hold up. Let me see something. Oh, what I do? Oh, what I do? I click the button. Everything should still be good. Volusia shares is up from yesterday. 1% trailing stop loss, 200 shares to get some profit. Makes sense. 1% is tight, Jack. 1% is a tight stop loss. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I just wanted to tell you that's a tight stop loss. UPH. I gotta admit, family, you guys be in some obscure stocks. Not that you shouldn't, but I just want you to know. UPH, 200,000, and maybe this is a banger, and you just on it first. 5 million. I'm looking at the volume. 2.9 million. My allergies is killing me again today, family. I had a streak. I was hot for like, I want to say, I was hot for like a week, not a week, I'm lying. Like 4 days, 3 days. You see what I'm saying? And then boom, they were like, now we back. Shout out to Lisa. She said we at what? Almost 50% likes. What we need? What is 50% from now? Your BNGO calls are running. Yo, BNGO is I'm gonna keep it real. The company is really not all that, but what they have is really great. It's kind of like when you have a great superstar player on a team, and the team is okay, but the superstar player is okay. Like they have the Sapphire tool, amazing. But as a company, they're not that great at marketing it. They're not that great at helping people to just buy it. It's simple as that. However, let's see if things turn around for the franchise. For now, BNGO is a solid swing. Again, I think this one is a potential future absolute banger. Maybe it's cat danders affecting my sinuses. Listen, I believe it. I believe it's cats. I believe it's dogs. I believe it's outside. I believe it's short sellers. I believe it all. Spy coming down. Ooh, look at it. Look at it. Look at her go. Just coming back down. Look at that. Said before Kyrie. Said poor man needs some cheap options. Tesla is running. Tesla is definitely running. But it's finding resistance up here. But it got to 808, which was a relatively new high since February. PROG is going nuts. PROG is going nuts. It's getting too close. It didn't do it, but it's getting close to oversold territory. Let's go. You're allergic to sit there. That's right. He said, Keenan, how does it feel to be the man? Come on now. We family, baby. You already know. Listen, let me tell you something, too. That's true. I'm frozen. No, I'm not frozen. I'm probably just reading. I want you to understand this. The only reason that any of these, any news broadcasting station or anybody like that, the only reason they want to listen to me, Trey, Master Investor, Matt Kohrs, anybody. The only reason they want to hear anybody like that is because we have your ear. That's literally it. Never let somebody feel like your viewership or the likes that you give or the support that you give, whether it be on Patreon, whether it be on sending super chats, never let them believe that it's not you holding them up, because that's literally the truth. When I actually let go of my 9-to-5, right? I was telling y'all about this. You probably remember it, right? And it's the Spider-Man train scene, right? It's a Spider-Man train scene, and hold on, let me close this down a little bit. Spider-Man is basically fighting on the train. Train's about to crash or whatever. He got everybody though. He got you, family. You see what I'm saying? He got you. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's really the people who got him. It's really the people who holding him up. You see what I'm saying? That's literally it. All of us, everybody who you see who's a celebrity or and I'm not saying YouTubers are celebrities, but anybody, celebrities, YouTubers, whoever, it's you holding them up with your support, with your whatever you're doing to support. That's really what time it is. So whenever people be getting too big for themselves, you got to remember that. You got to remember that. They would be nothing without your support. Nobody would care about what they were saying, what they were doing, nothing, if it wasn't for your support. So I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. That's why I always tell you that. Never get too big for yourself. So let's see. We went back up. To be honest, though, this thing is showing some strength today. It looked like it's going to come back and retest. Let's see if that happens. Let's see if that happens. Tesla coming back up to retest again. I gotta say, you one of a kind, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for that. Tesla waiting on a green light from Germany. So you're the man. That's real. I appreciate y'all. Just know. I want to see Tesla come up here, and I want to see it crash. I might get into a put option up here, but it hit all new highs up here. So you really want to stay tuned. Oxygen. We went up 9%, came down to 8. It's up to 830. What is that? 830, 841. So way to stay humble. Come on, we got it. You know what time it is, baby. You got to understand the world and understand that nobody's doing this alone. Apple. Y'all know how much I love seeing y'all talk about Apple. Love it. Love it. Apple is such a banger. I am looking for Tesla puts. So my opinion on any in its future, right? Any is a swing trade as it stands. You might want to get into this long term, but me personally, I want to get in and get up and get out and rinse and repeat. One day, maybe you look back on this and you say, okay, I like it. But for now, you don't want to marry this. You don't want to marry something so volatile like this. All right, SPY, man, look at her. Boom, crashing. Let's see. Is SPY oversold a little bit, so she might pump up a little bit. PROG volume is crazy. It is. It is. Whoa, look at the SPY, man. I've been looking for the puts, but come on. Oh, LCID. We back. It did come down to pick us up, but we weren't looking. Yep, Tesla new daily highs. Yeah, shout out to my guy, Mr. Cat. He said, shout out to Mr. Cat. When should you buy Apple? Yes, that's right. That's right. Brian Smith said, we are so blessed to have the internet. Family, let me tell you something. That's a fact. That is a fact. Family, we need what? 200 more likes. Hit the like button so we get 50% of the likes. So YouTube think that this video is worth it. Because they don't send the notifications out. But again, I got you. You got my back, so then I know what time it is and they know what time it is. They can't hold us down. Let's see. All right, PROG is coming back down. Let's see. The volume is... what is the volume on the day? The volume is crazy. 59 million. Remember, this is a penny stock, but it's 59 million. 200 million yesterday, but it's just been what? Not even 20 minutes, and it's 59 million already in volume. Apple puts is printing right now. Tesla is burning through the daily high. It's burning through it. Burning through it. You see this, family? Come on, look at that. Would I buy a put here? You can. I'm not. You can. I'm not. What do I mean by that? Since it hit this daily high, eventually it's probably going to come back down, right? But who knows when? Because it ain't been this high since February. Who knows when? But you could ride the volatility. But you got to understand that Tesla put options are so expensive, depending on the one that you get, that you might not want to put that much money on the line. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. One thing too, SPY puts have been printing, family, printing. If you got into a call though, I want you to understand, there's money to be made in a call, but there's money to be made on the day trades. There's money to be made on the day trades on the call. So, okay, let's delete some of these lines. We haven't done any chart work in a long time. Also, if you want to get some free stocks, no payment for order flow, right? No Citadel, blah, 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 payment for order flow. Hit the public link in the description. Go get up to $73 in stock from your boy. Let's get it. Hit the link. You support the channel. You get some free stocks and you get a new broker. So when one of them is doing something that you don't like, guess what? Boom. You go and buy another one somewhere else. Louisiana in the building. Shout out to Angie. CCIV, we call it Lucid now, big dog. We calling it Lucid. You said you getting your face ripped off on Tesla puts? I believe it. I believe it. But again, you could, I'm looking at Lucid, you could be on to something though. Because again, it's likely to come down, but you just don't know. You just don't know where or when, because it's hitting new daily highs. And this is going to be on the news. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be on the news. Puts all up. I'm telling you, it makes sense. It sounds good. Right? But people is getting murked with these puts right now. Why? Because the big institutions, they know this thing is supposed to fall. So what they do is, like I told you before, they scour on the internet and they want to see what you're going to do. And then they try to do the exact opposite and steal money from you. SoFi. And I said this on Twitter. Oh, look at this. Look. SoFi, look. Double bottom. Let's do some chart work. So here we go. We're going to get our horizontal line. This is our line of support. You could see, you could call this the line of support, but there's two. Usually I just talk about one. There's two. In this case, there's the one where the candles are, like right here, like the main body of the candle. One touch, two touch. You see this W right here? And then it broke this, what is called the neckline. It broke the neckline. So that means this peak right here, it broke above it. This tells you that it's likely to go up from here. Now, hey, headphones in the chat. Let's get it. Okay, now take a look. It broke the neckline. This is a bullish indicator, meaning it's likely to go up from here. This could be a false indicator if it drops and tanks on you, right? Because again, you got to remember, large institutions, they know what you're looking at. And then they try to go reverse on you. But again, see that? Now let's look at the other one. Like I told you, there's two lines of support. So there's that main one where we have our two confirmations, 1 and 2. But then this one right here, this is a psychological one. So we're gonna put another one right here, and we're gonna make it red. So it's likely that if this comes back down, it's very likely to hover around this line for a little bit and then go up, right? But if it comes down and it breaks through this, that's a bad sign somewhat. But if it breaks through this low on the day, family, this is likely to tank. Okay, bull trap, question mark. You might be asking, is this a bull trap? You find out after the fact when you hit a bull trap. But before the fact, guess what? It looks like it may not be. So this is a bullish indicator. They say previous resistances, meaning this line used to be a resistance, become new supports. So now notice, we got our two lines of support. If it breaks this bottom one, family, come on now. We on a rocket down rockets. Yo, they really need to add that. We got that on the Discord, the down rocket emoji. They need to add the down rocket to the normal emoji suite. They need to add it because come on now, that's a good one. I really want you to understand, family. Look at this. LUV. Let's really think about this. Let's go out. LUV, family. What is LUV? LUV is Southwest. Let's look up LUV stock. LUV stock news, right? Hopefully CNBC has something on this. I will say I like their format. I like their format of how they format news because they bullet pointed. They bullet pointed. This is the whole article. I want to see the ones with the bullet points. I love those. Let's see. I don't want to see no whole article. I want to see the bullet points. Maybe they don't do it on the computer. Who knows? But not the company we thought it was. Consider buying Delta Airlines. No. What's going on with them is this. Let's take CNBC up out of this. Here we go. Airline stock falling today. Let's go to Yahoo Finance. Maybe they got bullet points. So why is Southwest Airlines falling today? Which is not. It's not. And yesterday it was kind of, but not really. Right? For example, they posted this yesterday. And you look at it yesterday, it was falling, right? But not really. Like, look, oh my God, this fell so much. Family, this is $53. Right now, it's $52. You see how far it fell? Oh, no, it didn't fall far at all. It just looks far. If you own this stock, family, and you pay, oh, I'm sorry, this is 55, and you pay $55 for it, it would have came all the way down to 52. Come on now. Come on now. Now, let's see. Southwest Airlines is trading lower on Monday after the company canceled more than 1,000 flights on Sunday. Southwest Airlines canceled more than 1,800 flights over the weekend, and reports suggest that cancellations have continued into Monday. So they are. They keep canceling all kind of flights, right? Okay, they losing a lot of money from doing this. Now, you got to remember, they know that you know this. They know that you know this. So then what the large institutions do is they're in the business of making money, but they in the business of taking money from you, believe it or not. So since they know that you want to go short on this, they say, okay, since they want to go short on this, in the meantime, let's shake them up a bit. Let's take some of their money, right? Let's take some of their money. So then you going short on this, and then in the last few minutes, they pump it, right? Pump it. They just got you shaking up like crazy. And then it's dropping, but they shaking you up. And then you jumping out of your position too soon. And then it gets you to a support level of about $50. And then all of that stress for it to come down from 55 to 52. You really got to watch out for some of these large institutions. I promise you. If you can see other stuff, I wish Stonko Tracker was tracking many, like all kind of stocks, right? To my knowledge, they're not. To my knowledge, they're not. Are they? Who knows? But to my knowledge, they're not. So then you can see, let me just double check. Nope. It looked like AMC and GME. But watch this. $37. If we could see the volume per 30 minutes like this, like just an easy layout like this. I love this layout. In the first 30 minutes of market open, 4,761,906 shares of AMC have been traded back and forth. That's the volume. Right? That's the volume. If we could see stuff like this, I promise you, you'd be like, yo, they just loaded up on just 10 million of this all of a sudden, like on LUV, because they're trying to shake you out. And you really got to pay attention to that. ChargePoint, let's go back. ChargePoint is pumping, baby. ChargePoint was tired of the jokes.
It don't move.
So my guy, Demario, he said LUV is going down due to the protests with the vaccines. Yeah, it's going down, right? But it's not really going down. Look at this. Like, yes, this is down. But this is 55 to 51. You see what I'm saying? It's not crazy like you would think. Or it's not crazy like you would want. Oh, look at this. 56 to 51. If you bought one share of this, it would have been worth $56. And now it's worth $51. That's not too crazy. That's a great swing trade on a short-term option. But other than that, it's not the spectacle that we want it to be. Why? Because the big dogs know you're watching this. They know you watching this. And this don't mean you shouldn't get a put on it. Because let me tell you something right now. If this thing break under the support, we could free fall, baby. We could free fall. Straight up. Okay, now, let's go over here. Look at this. I was saying we was going to do some chart work. Let's do it. So we broke over this support, and we actually holding it. Look at this. We got some type of M right here, but let's see. Let's put our ascending level of support. How did I do this? Let's back up. Let's get rid of some of these lines. So we start from the top. So if you want to get your chart work going, then you don't got to make it so complicated. You could keep it simple, right? So you ready for this? Headphones in the chat. We starting from the top. Let's start from the very top. We look at Tesla, right? TSLA. What is Keenan on right now? Keenan is on Teach You How to Fish, baby. TSLA. I'm on Webull desktop app. I click enter. I'm looking at Tesla. If you look over here, then you can see the ticker symbol, TSLA. You can see what it's up on a day, right? We're at 809. You can see we're up on a day, $17 on a day, which is 2%. Let's put our ascending level of support. Usually when you think of a level of support, it's a flat line that it bounces off of, right? But since the stock is in an uptrend, that means that our level of support is also in an uptrend and it's not a flat horizontal line. How do you assign this line? You look, it's touched here, this line, here, and here. So we got three what are called confirmations, touches of this line in our uptrend. If it breaks our uptrend, this could give us an indicator, not fully confirmation, but an indicator that it's time to get a put, right? You may want more confirmations than that because we could get into what is called a bull trap, or I'm sorry, a bear trap, where a bear trap means you thought it was going to fall, but guess what? Stupid. It's still rising. But here we go. Now we're going to put our ascending line of resistance. Usually when you think of a resistance line, you think of something like this, like just a flat straight line where it comes up here, it hits, and then it bounces down, right? But since we're in an uptrend, we have an ascending line of resistance as well. So right here, notice Tesla comes up here, boom, bounces off. Goes up here, boom, bounces off. Goes up here again, boom, it bounces off. So what is this telling us right here? This is telling us if we stay in this trend, then buying it right here is a great idea. If we stay in this trend, right? Because then it will go back up. But if we break out of this trend, and then we will identify the beginning of a downtrend. That's what chart work is all about. You're trying to identify the beginning of the next trend. Or if you're trying to ride the momentum because you can day trade, you're just trying to stay in the trend. And then when it breaks, you jump out. That's how you do it. So you see this? If we stay in this uptrend, then that means right here is a great buy. Right here, if we stay in the trend. But again, and it looks like it's showing respect. Another thing too is you got to go back in time and say, yo, where was the last resistance? But with this one, family, you got to go way back in time. Get your Nancy Pelosi time machine. Get your Nancy Pelosi time machine. And then go back to February and say, oh, where is the resistance? And you know what? It's barely even there. It's barely even there. Let's see. Barely even there. You could argue that it's 820. You could argue that it's 820. We have a little bit of consolidation at 820 and 800. So 820 and 800. You could argue that it's 820. But we're so far ahead of that it may not be a substantial one. First stream you've been on 3 weeks. Let's get it. Said PROG puts look good. Very oversold. Let's go back to PROG. So let's see SoFi real quick, though. SoFi. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's finish our chart work with Tesla. And again, look, we are showing a lot of respect to this ascending level of support. Now, we could have, quote unquote, predicted this, right? We could have predicted this back here and back here once we got two confirmations and say, oh, it's going to go here, it's going to go here, it's going to go here. This is what the chart work is for. But you got to see what's going on. Shout out to my guy Reginald. Appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to you for the love. Much love. Keeping the lights on in this. Yo, let's turn it blue for my guy Reginald. Shout out to you for the love, family. The beast, the big dog, the banger. He said, you just seen it? I had to show out for the family. I had to. I had the national stage. And I said, yo, you know what? I said, thanks for that. I got you. I say, look, I can say anything I want on this national stage. What am I going to say? What is valuable? What do the people need to hear? So I said, look, Ken Griffin Live, baby. Listen, I want you to go check that out. Everybody. Oh, look at this. So look, we're identifying a potential trend reversal. Potential. Now there's two indicators. You might see one, but there's two. The first one is, notice this. We're in a trend. We're in a channel. The first indicator that we're breaking it, and this isn't confirmation. This is kind of the beginning. You want some confirmation, meaning you want to see multiple candles, at least two, but multiple candles outside of the trend, right? To say it's breaking the trend. That's the first indicator, that we're breaking our ascending line of support. Now, the next indicator is that we have a lower high. What do I mean by that? 810 here, high, and then here, 809. This is this high. This is a lower high. So we have two indicators right now that Tesla is in a reversal or about to start one. But it could be, you want to ask yourself, because remember, if it changes into a different trend, is it going to consolidate? Is it going to consolidate and then just bounce sideways, right? Which would kill your option. Let me make this a different color for you so you can see what I'm talking about here. So you want to ask yourself, and look, you see this, family? We've identified, it looks like, the top. Now, when you look back on this, you can only tell for sure if you did it right in hindsight. But if you look back on this and this is 790 or something like that, it means we've identified the very top. And this is why you do chart work. Does that make sense? If you can watch this part over after the live, I want you to do so. So you can say, okay, we've identified the top. So now what we're asking ourselves is, our third indicator, is this support gonna hold? Because before, there was buying pressure right here. Is this gonna be enough buying pressure to supersede this buying pressure losing right here with our ascending level of support, right? I want you to understand that. So now we want to ask ourselves, are we consolidating this red channel, or are we entering into a downtrend? So now if we broke out of the uptrend, we broke out of the consolidation trend, and then it breaks this one too, we've identified the top, and it'll be a downtrend. Not a sharp one, but a downtrend nonetheless. So let's try it. Again, this one, we don't have any confirmation of this yet. Right now, we have confirmation on the red channel. Oh, look at this. Yep, family, look at that. It's playing out perfectly. Hold up. It's playing out perfectly. Now, when you do your own chart work, I want you to be able to see stuff like this. Now, there's something else that can happen. And let me make this channel a different color too. There's another thing that can happen here. This is why you need a stop loss. And I'll explain this in a second. Let me make these a different color. So we've identified a downtrend, right? We were in an uptrend. We identified the consolidation. It broke consolidation. And now we're in a downtrend. It looks like it's even going to break the downtrend and go into a steeper downtrend, right? So the next thing that can happen is basically you can get caught in a bear trap. You can get caught in a bear trap. And this is why you need to have your stop losses on when you day trading, so you don't get caught in a bear trap. So let's say I was day trading this, right? What I would do is, right here, I might have did my first strike. Boom. Right here, it broke. I might have did my second strike. And then I would ride the wave down, right? And then let's say I was up $50, $100, $200, whatever. I would use some of that to then buy a call. I would use some of it to buy a call in the reverse direction. Because what's going to happen is sometimes it bounces back up and then you'll make a little bit of money on the call, right? But your call is now your insurance against your main position, which would be your put. And then your call will make you some money on the way back up while your put is losing money. And then if it just starts to break down, you sell the call, made money on the way up on the slight bounce back, and then you just continue to ride the wave down on the put. But that's how you day trade it. But again, let's see. We're in this downtrending channel. So if it respects it, what's going to happen is it'll go back up here, bounce off of this one, and then continue to downtrend. Or it could just totally break all the way down and just crash because people are afraid. That's what can happen. So let's check out some of the big dogs, or even the little dogs. The little, do I gotta go? Let me see. Let's check out some of the little dogs. Shiba Inu. Right? One day she could be a big dog, but for now, She's a little dog. But here we go. 28. It's lower than yesterday overall. However, it's still maintaining some strength, family. The people who have this are actually holding it, believe it or not. They're holding it. OCGN is pumping. Yeah, I did put this one on the watch list today on Discord for a call. Let's see what she does. My guy Drew said, Keenan, thank you for putting this strategy out there. This is gold, bro. Thank you. I got you, family. I'm telling you, I came on here because I want to teach the family. I want to teach the family. I want you to be able to fish. That's what I want. I want you to be able to fish. Netflix. No, what is that? Netflix. Okay, Netflix got up to what? 637? Was that an all-time high or close? No, 646 was all-time high. And since then, coming down. OCGN is pumping. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely pumping. All right, now, got to $8, rolled all the way up to $9. Let's look at the calls on it. Delta is 30. Yeah, this one is a money machine. The $9 call on OCGN, money machine. Home run. Home run. My guy Busy, he said this. Shout out to Busy. He said, peace and love. He said, big ups to you for the interview. Your live streams are fire. Is the stop loss method the reason why AMC is traded sideways? So, to be honest with you, this is my honest opinion, right? This is my honest opinion on why AMC is trading sideways. And I'm telling you, when I said this, they was like, yo, Keenan, what do you mean? What do you mean the manipulation? Watch this. I might not even be able to find it. Who knows? On Twitter, right? Let me see. No, let me put my last name. There we go. You might not be able to find it, but find me on Twitter, right? Follow me on Twitter at Keenan Grace. There's a lot of fake Instagrams. That's me. Make sure you ain't. I'm never gonna ask you for no WhatsApp. I'm never gonna ask you for your money. I'm never gonna ask you for $3,000. Nothing like that. I will not DM you asking you for stuff. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So now, watch this. So, the funny thing is, right? They said it's trading sideways because of the manipulation. To be honest with you, it's trading sideways because the apes are holding. Right? Apes, we already loaded up on the shares and we're holding. Now, this is what would happen naturally and should have been happening naturally for a long time. Apes are holding, so then the price is going to maintain in between a set range. Like it shouldn't be shifting up $5 and $10 if it's just us in there, right? But now that Citadel is on this world tour of damage control, right? They're on this world tour of damage control. Citadel and all other market makers, right? They're on this world tour. What they said, under pressure. Let's see. Wall Street Journal. Citadel Securities faces new pressure over GameStop frenzy, right? Blah, 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 right? We know the whole world got their eyes on them. So now what's happening with AMC is they're trying to act like they never did it. They're trying to act like they never did it, allegedly, right? So when you go and check the dark pools on AMC, you'll see they used to route all of our buys over there. Now they're trying to make it look like, no, we're not doing that. We're selling over there. What? And we're not even selling that much. We're selling less than $1 billion of AMC on the dark pools, right? So what they're doing is they're trying to ease up on the gas. They're still manipulating it. Let's be clear on that. But now they're trying to make it look like they didn't do it. It's like when you steal and then you hide your hand. The moment you hide your hand, you're not stealing right now, but you hiding your hand and trying to hide the facts, right? You still doing wrong. So now that the SEC and FINRA allegedly, who you might argue that they in cahoots, with the market makers, right? It seems like what's going on is the apes are holding. The market makers and the hedge funds, they're so afraid of any legal repercussion, even though we know it's just a slap on the wrist, that now, since we're holding, we're consolidating. But again, they're still short like crazy. They still have 20% short interest. 10% is crazy high. What does this mean? They're going to have to cover it eventually. And since it's just holding, we just wait. But this always been a waiting game. This has always been a waiting game. Now, let's check this out. Let's check this out. What were we talking about? LCID. I'm hearing this coming back down. Again, that's why we don't chase. When you want to get into a call or anything like that and you miss it, this is why you'll see me check something out like, oh, I wanted to get in that. But I told you, yo, I really need to get I really need to get the Pokemon soundboard thing. Gotta catch them up. We can't catch them all. We can't catch them all. Tesla puts. Let's go back and check our channel. Look at that. Look at that, family. Family. I want you to go and I want you to watch this section again. When this is over, when this live is over, I want you to go out and then check out the chart work on Tesla. Let me get a Don DeMarco. If you were day trading Tesla with me, I didn't do it. But I want you to understand, if we did do it, it played out perfectly. The technicals played out perfectly. We caught the uptrend. I told you the reason you do an uptrend is because, you know what? You're trying to identify the next two possible trends, which is consolidation or a downtrend. So then the uptrend was blue. We identified it. Red, we said, okay, are we going to consolidate or are we going to get our next indicator, right? The first indicator was this. It broke our uptrend, the blue one. It broke it. And then we say, okay, our second indicator would be, is it going to break this potential consolidation level, the red? It broke that. Second confirmation. Okay, we are in a downtrend. Oh, actually, third confirmation was this. We have a high and then we have a lower high. So now we identified the downtrend and it's staying in this channel. Now, if we were day trading this, we could just ride the put all the way down from 810, right? All the way down to 803. Now, that might sound like it's not a lot, right? But then you go look at the put options and then you go look at Delta. Every single dollar. If you would have got the 800 put, for example, in this case, you got the $800 put on all my calls. If you would have got the, where are we? Yeah, $800 put. Every single dollar this thing dropped, you would have made $47. Every single dollar it dropped. 47, 47, 47. And notice, it didn't drop $1. It dropped from what? 810 to where it is now to 803. It dropped $7. You'd have made 47, 47, 47, all the way $7 worth of 47s. But then again, it's even deeper than that. Because if you really want to get technical with it, the first drop is just delta. The second drop is delta plus gamma. Delta plus gamma. So the first dollar it dropped, you would have made 47. The next dollar it dropped, you would have made 47 plus, what is this? 12, plus 1, right? So you'd have made 48. You see what I'm saying? So it would have got even crazier as you would have just been in the play. So then look at this. Now you're in a downtrend. You want to ask yourself, are we going to maintain in this downtrend? And then you see what happens. If it's trading on your channel and you're day trading, and it stays in your channel, you just ride the wave. You just ride the wave. I'm putting a surfer in the chat. Surfer in the chat. You just ride the wave, baby. Hey, you just ride the wave. That's it. That's it. You just ride the wave. And then eventually, if it breaks your trend, you day trading it, you say, look, I'm out. It broke the trend, I'm out. It's in a new trend, right? And then you can make money like that. So I'm telling you, I get on here because I really want you to just learn. I want you to learn so you can identify this stuff. And then I showed you different things. I showed you multiple different indicators so you aren't just trusting one, right? Like this break here, right? The higher or the lower high, all kind of different things. He said, can you read PROG that way? Let's do it. Let's do it. PROG. Now, let me tell you this, though. Let's be clear. Hey, surface in the chat, baby. Surface in the chat. Let's do it. But I want you to understand that this one has a factor that Tesla does not have to the same degree. And it's the short sellers. The short sellers. They so deep in the hole. They so deep in the hole that watch this. Let me show you something. Where we at? 50. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me just double check. Here we go. This is it. Let me share this with the computer. We're gonna do PROG, right? We're gonna read the charts on PROG, and we're gonna try to see what we could get here. See if we can make some sense of it. But they have an X factor. They have an X factor, and it's the short interest being crazy. It was 99%. Now it's 50%. But watch this. Let me hold up. What's that? Delete that. Let's make this a bigger chart so you can see it. Down, down. All right, look. So PROG, estimated short interest of the free float, is 53%, right? What does this mean? This means of the free float, eventually all of these shares are going to have to be picked up. 50% of the free float is going to have to be purchased. Is it all going to happen at once? That would be a short squeeze, right? So it might not happen all at once, but if it did, then this thing will pump. 50% of the stocks that you could trade would be just purchased. So that would be a short squeeze. So this is an X factor. This could take out of the technicals, but let's go to it. Let's do PROG. PROG. So right now, we are in a consolidation phase. Right now, we're in a consolidation phase, and it's very widespread, right? So to get a grasp as to how widespread it is, understand this. Understand that this thing went from $1.90 all the way up to $2.30. Now that don't sound like a lot, right? But this is the same as a stock. This is the same thing as Ethereum going from 1900 to 2300, just like that. Like literally, if Ethereum went from 1900 to 2300, everybody be like, "Oh my God, Ethereum is going crazy," right? You got to think of it just like that. So now, but it's a penny stock, so you don't. So here we go. We're consolidating right now. What is this telling you right here? This is telling you that if you want to get in on this, you might not want to buy it up here. Now, it could break above and then hit our next line of resistance. It could, right? We're going to make this one green. This is our launch pad. This is our launch pad. This is our regular line of resistance here. This is our first indicator of a real breakdown. Down here, if we go down here with this one, let's do it. Let's turn this one red. So again, family, now let's step it up a level. You know how, and I've been doing this with you lately, but I want you to really understand this. When you do a channel, you can do 4 levels rather than 2 levels. So when you do the 4-level channel, you have real strong indicators, right? Like different confirmations. Confirmations mean, are you right? Are you right? How many things are telling you that you're right? And you may never be right, but this is telling you how many things are telling you that you're right. So then let me show you the 4 levels on my channel. And I'm not going to always do this, but for this, I'll do it now. We're consolidating here, but it's not been a long time. So this level of resistance up here is a weak level of resistance. It can be easily broken. And it would tell you that we're probably going into an uptrend, but it's not a crazy indicator like, oh yeah, we're definitely in an uptrend. This one is our level of support. Shout out to Ohio. And now we have a level of support with 2 confirmations, 1, 2. Now if we break down here and then we break it, we could be in a downtrend. And then if we break this one down here, which is the day low, family, we going on a free fall. Now this one, we have a level of resistance. We're on consolidation right now. But if we break it and then we break the day high, this would be 2 confirmations that we're about to take off. Luce is coming to pick us up. Let's go. So then pay attention for that. So why do we even care about this right here? Technically, we don't. But the reason that this is relevant is so you can identify the next trend. That's why you identify a trend now. You identify a trend now so you can say, okay, it broke this trend, and then you know how to move for the next trend. So if it breaks here and it's uptrending, you say, okay, boom. You say, boom, I'm in the call. I'm riding the wave. Or if it breaks down, I'm in a put. I'm riding a put. And then this is for day trading specifically. Or if you're trying to get a good price on the day, if you're just trying to load up on the stocks. Let's see if Tesla, now, notice, again, we've identified that it broke the downtrend, right? Now, if you got in a put up here where we identified it and you broke the downtrend, at this point, you can say, okay, I made my money on my day trade. I'm out, right? And you would still technically be up, way up, right? Or some people just like to ride it all the way down to the ground because notice it got oversold, just almost oversold. So it had to reverse. But you could argue that this is still in a downtrend. It would be up to you at this point to say, okay, are we going to go back all the way up to new highs, or are we just going to continue the downtrend, and this is what they call a dead cat bounce? You will be the judge of that. But then you've identified the chart work. We don't even have to do any more chart work on this one. A win is a win. But I'm seeing, Oxygen is on fire. That's a fact. That's a fact. This is on fire. Absolute running. Yeah, she running, baby. Hold up. Yeah, she burn up. Burn up. So yeah, this, and I actually put this, hit the Discord link in the top if you want to join the Discord. I want you to see this. You say you do the Fibonacci? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Which indicator am I using? The curve down here? You talking about this? This is the RSI. RSI. Relative Strength Index. Anything over 70 is generally considered overbought, which means it's likely to come back down. Anything under 30 is generally considered oversold and is likely to turn around and go back up. So do you see how these things, like you see that it's been running up and then it comes down. It's been running up and then it comes down. This is the RSI. It's looking at stuff like that. Like it's telling you, oh, this thing is pumping, and then it comes back down. You remember back in the day, I don't know if this ever happened to you, but like you had to push, like they had them cars and you had to push a car. Let's see if we can see. I hope nothing crazy pop up when you are live like this, right? Let's say you had to push a car, you and your friends, right? Somebody sitting in the car got it in neutral. This is what RSI is doing. Think about it. You got fresh energy right now. You could push the car and you could probably get it to go. How fast can you think we could push this car, right? You pushing it as fast as you can push it. Eventually, you're going to get tired. So then you got to cool off. You got to say, all right, wait, give me a second. Take a breather, right? And then you'll be able to push it like that again and keep going in the same direction. RSI is basically the same thing. You and your friends are down here. Y'all push it as far as you can get it. Take a break. Push it again. But you can't push it forever at that pace. You can't push it forever at that pace. Somebody said push start manual. So all right, that's a great question. How is RSI relevant to buying an option? Take a look at this. Look at this chart. Notice, let's say that you wanted to get into a call and you wanted to stay in this uptrend. You notice that this thing is pumping and you want to stay in this uptrend. So let's put it in the uptrend that it's in. Boom. You want to say, look, I want to stay in this uptrend. You see how we see this channel right here? And then we see that it hit the level of resistance. It hit the level of resistance and then it comes down to our level of support and then it goes back up. It's staying in the uptrend. Instead of even making this channel, you know not to buy it here because it's likely to come back down. RSI is telling you that. RSI is telling you that, look, it's overbought. They've been pushing this car for 200 feet or however many meters, whatever metric system you're going with, whatever you're doing, right? It's telling you, let it cool off. Let the RSI cool off a little bit and then get it. So then it's the same thing. It's the same thing as the channel, except it's just a different way of looking at the channel. So then, boom, it's pumping. They're getting super tired. Okay, coming back down. But it's still in the uptrend. So it helps you to get in a play, but not buy a call, for example, right here. You say the RSI is what? 83? I'm not going to buy a call here. I'm going to let it cool off. And then it cools off, and then you could get into a call, but then you don't get it at the top. It keeps you from getting it at the top. Shout out to my guy, Super Trends. Let's take a look. My guy said this, message not given in Volta Global Star. Oh, your message is not going in? Let's see. What's the volume on this one on the day? 43,000. 20,000 yesterday. Actually, yeah, this has high volume today compared to yesterday, family. It was just half, and it's not even been an hour. It's been what? Yeah, 1 hour exactly. Let's see. I forget the ticker for Global Star. Let's just write it, see if it pops up. GSAT. Yeah, okay. Now, again, I hope that you're talking about swing trading these. Remember, don't get married to none of these. Let's be clear, family. Let's be absolutely clear. And let's see the volume too before I say that. So 1 million, 4 million. Yeah, it's doing about the same as yesterday in terms of volume. It's approaching a resistance, but it might breach it. It looks like it's about to breach. Be careful with this. Let's be clear, right? It's what? It's October. PROG is pushing, I'm here. Right? We better not hear about PROG and you still holding on to PROG. And again, not financial advice. If you believe in a company, you do what you do. If you believe in a company, you do what you do. But you got to understand, we better not be hearing about PROG in terms of, yo, are you still holding on to PROG? And it's March 2022. Right? Unless you believe in a company. But you got to remember, these things are swing trades. We better not be hearing about CEI and you holding on to CEI at 1 penny and it's 2023 and you asking, yo, you still in CEI? These are swing trades, right? Maybe eventually you say, okay, I really like this company, but we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. Every one of these companies could grow into that. We are not there yet. These things are not long-term holds as they stand, in my opinion. Maybe in your opinion, you'll get in PROG right now, and then they become the next whatever, right? They become the next. But until then, no, we better not hear it. We better not hear it. Now, Lucid is different. It's January 2023. Yo, you still in Lucid? We like Lucid. They putting out the truck soon. We like that, right? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But some of these other things, we ain't trying to hear that. We're not trying to hear that. Tesla puts. Come on now. So look, again, like we said earlier, you've been watching the live stream. We said, okay, it broke our downtrend. And now, what do? You can decide to get out if you want, if you was in this. And you see what I'm saying? And then we identified the top, rode it to the bottom, and identified it broke the downtrend again, and then you get out. I'm telling you, family, textbook. I really want you to watch this over again. This, at least the Tesla section. That was pure gold. Pure gold. Pure absolute gold. They said love broke out. I'm telling you, family, the big dogs, they know all of y'all are saying this. And they was like, yeah. they said stupid. No, they said this. Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance. You thought it was gonna come down? Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance. Stop. Now again, it may come down again, but they know, all of the retail investors, everybody. And I told you about this. Watch this. They said, what was it? Plotkin. How do you, let me see. They said he had just like social scientists and like computer scientists or something. Let me see. Melvin Plotkin. He had computer scientists. This is a hedge fund. Let me see if I can find it. It's gonna load. It might not load. You might not be able to see it. Let me just zoom in. Right? Let me show you who we talking about first. Melvin Plotkin, right? Let's go to a picture. So who is he? He's basically the top guy at a hedge fund, and it's called Melvin Capital. This is him right here. This is him. All of these are him, right? They lost a lot of money on GameStop. Ever since then, what has he been doing? He's been doing this. It says, Plotkin, where is it? Plotkin also told his team of data scientists to scour social media message boards to look for shares that retail investors are rallying around. So let's look that up. Data scientists. Family, this is Bloomberg. This is Bloomberg that said that. Look at this. Bloomberg. When it comes to stock news, they one of the top dogs in the game. Bloomberg says, Plotkin says hedge fund will adapt in the wake of GameStop. And how did they want to adapt? It says this. There will be a lot closer monitoring of message boards. And Melvin has data scientists, not Joe Blow from down the street, whoever, right? Not all of that. They got data scientists that are reviewing all of the message boards and trying to see what are retail investors doing so then we could do the total opposite, family. Come on now. And why do they do stuff like this? Why are they doing stuff like this? Because they don't want one yacht. They want two. And who they want to pay for it? You. Come on now. Come on now. We know what time it is. And again, we know LUV, this thing should be falling like a rock. But why is it not? Them data scientists, family. Data scientists in the chat. Nah, there ain't no emoji for that. Yo. Hey Siri. Hold up. Hey Siri.
Hi.
When are you getting data scientist emojis?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it?
When are you getting data scientist emojis?
I found this on the web.
All right, Siri, whatever. Look, family, I tried. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. PROG is pumping, baby. Yo. I see it. Yo. Shout out to Keith. He said, yo, we already got the data scientist. We already got the data scientist emoji. Keith said, we already got the data scientist emoji. Family, I think you on point. Here you go. Take a look at the chat. Data scientist. No disrespect to the data scientists. We just playing with y'all. No disrespect. We just data scientists. Yo, that's gonna be our code word, family. That's our code word. Whenever we see, yo, y'all got me in tears. Whenever we see somebody who looking like a data scientist, you know what time it is. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, man. Yo. The Melvin Plotkin data scientist. Yeah, y'all got me crying laughing, man. Phil Warrior said, weren't you just talking about a put on PROG? Yes, I was. But you see, I didn't get in it because the indicators weren't there. They were coming in, but then we put it in a channel and it didn't work out. So we didn't get it. And to be honest, I'm still looking for a put on PROG. That's one thing too. Let me highlight y'all real quick. Have you ever heard of the phrase, and I could be, and notice, we played it right because we didn't get a put yet. We could get a put now and have a way better position. But I want to just say this. Take a look. It's the concept of Monday morning quarterbacks. hold on. Monday morning quarterbacks. A person who passes judgment on a and criticizes something after the event, right? A person who passes judgment on and criticizes something after the event. So what happens is this: you sitting at home on your couch, right? You sitting at home on your couch eating Twinkies, and nobody specifically. You sitting at home on your couch eating Twinkies, and you see a professional football player. He throws it far when he should have just ran it, right? And then you're at home and you say, man, he should have just ran it. Why didn't he run? He could have ran, right? If you was there looking at it from over the top, right? Like, look at this. You are here looking at it over the top. You looking at it from every angle, watching the cameras. You looking at it on hindsight. You seen like the dude that was supposed to be guarding him is over here and he was over here. And now you Monday morning quarterbacking. So watch this. Watch this. When you see a stock and it's all the way up, right? Like this. And you say, oh, we should have brought a call. You know what? Yo, man, you wanted something too. I bet we should have bought Apple. And no, even better. We should have bought Amazon in the 90s, right? We should have bought Amazon in the 90s. Ooh, that would have been great. Look, you remember it went to 113? If we would have bought it here and it would have dropped, right? 90% of its value from 113 to 5. Come on, right? Yeah. We shouldn't have picked it up at 113. We should have picked it up at 5 and then held it to now because it's 3,000. Oh, even better than that. We should have went back. Way back, right? To the Stone Age and invented fire. That would have been we would have made even more money doing that. Come on now. Everything is obvious in hindsight. So with that in mind, this is why in the stock market, things are called indicators, and you go with indicators and then you play it like that. Unless you Nancy Pelosi, you don't know what's going to happen in the future. Because what will happen now is, watch this, PROG. Everybody believes in PROG right now. Everybody believes in PROG. And then it's going to come down and eventually, who knows where it's going to land. And then people are going, oh, is PROG dead? It's going to be 2024 and people are going to be like, yo, Keenan, you still in PROG? 2024? I know it was a swing trade on October 12th, 2021. You still in? I'm like, bro, come on, man. You acting like a data scientist. Good looking out, family. Appreciate you for that. Charles, that's my boy. Much love. Good looking out. Come on now. Again, everything is so clear in hindsight. Everything. All you could do is go with the technicals, the news catalyst, and things like that. Come on now. But let's see. Again, what you really got to understand, though, is you could play the volatility. Like I was telling you, you could play the volatility. But so this slide is by far the most valuable and hilarious one. Let's go. But again, you could play the volatility and make money. Like if I told you today that I bought a put on Tesla and you had no context, you'd be like, man, you getting killed, right? You getting killed. Tesla is up $14. It was what, $7.96, and it went all the way up to what, $8.05, and you bought a put? Yeah, I bought a put here, rolled the wave down, and then got out right here. You can make money on the volatility. That's right. Unless you're Nancy Pelosi, that's right. Let's go. That's funny. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Oxygen pumped up. Notice it's looking like potentially it's in a downtrend. So Jean said this. She said, couch potatoes without data. Come on now. Let's go. Right, Nancy Pelosi. What? She not the Monday morning quarterback. She the freaking Friday afternoon quarterback. She like in the past, she gonna tell you what you should have did. Like, yo, come on now. Come on now. That time machine is real. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So SPY is consolidating a bit down here. It came down to 433. It came down to 433. Oh, somebody say you talking about Captain Obvious. There's another thing too, right? It was on South Park a while ago. I think I remember this from when I was a kid. It was on South Park. It's Captain Hindsight. Captain Hindsight. Let me just educate y'all real quick, right? So this dude, literally like a building or something would blow up, right? And he'll pull up and be like, you know what should have happened? This dude literally is a superhero. He could fly, he could do all that, right? He'll pull up after the fact and say, you see, the building blew up because you didn't have proper precaution with blah, blah, blah. Or he'll say the structure on the beams, all of this, all of that, right? Just coming here and saying, come on now. Nobody got time for that. Say, Captain Hindsight, thank God you've come, right? He ain't coming here to save nobody. He coming here to tell y'all how this could have went better. And then that's it. So that's what happens when you do this, right? Let's say, oh man, Captain Hindsight, yo, AMC went up like this. This is the prime example. This is the prime example. Watch this. Prime example. Back early, this is AMC. Back early in AMC, right? We had our dude. I forget his name. He's the COO of Robinhood. COO of Robinhood. Let me see. COO of Robinhood. Him. Jim. This is Jim. He's the CEO of Robinhood. And look at this. It says, let me try to blow this up so you can see this. Robinhood COO sold AMC before the restrictions, right? This is in the court documents, right? He sold before the restrictions. If you can read this, I'm going to blow it up even more. Robinhood COO sold AMC before the restrictions. The court documents say this, right? This is him. His name is Jim. I made a video on this, and I want you to understand. Let me see if you could you see it good? You can't see it well? You should be able to. Yeah, you can see that. All right, cool. So now watch this. And remember, Captain Hindsight. Watch this. Captain Hindsight. He sold it around 15. So remember, it pumped up to 20. He sold it at like 15. It went up to 20. But he had canceled. According to Vlad, who is the top dog at Robinhood, he said that it was the COO that did this, right? And it was on the 26th. He sold out of his Robinhood. He sold out of his AMC shares. And then on the 28th, around then, they held 27, 28th in that range of January. They canceled the buy button, family. They took it away. Straight up took it away. It went up to 20. It came all the way back down to like the 4s and the 5 range. Somebody said this. They was like, yo, if he was doing insider trading, why didn't he just hold it to 70? Why did he sell it at 15?
Bruh.
Why didn't he sell it at 15? What do you talk? Wait, come on. They said, why didn't he sell it at 70? Why did he not sell it at 70? Let's make some sense of that, family. You can't see the future. You are not Nancy Pelosi. That's what I'm talking about. You can't see the future. He had no idea this thing was going to go to 70. We all could see it because guess what? It's October 12th. When he did this, it was January 26th in that range. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Man, get out of here with this stupid stuff. Hold up. Let's keep going. So, you can't tell the future. You cannot tell the future. It's as simple as that. You can't tell the future. Let's be clear and let's be reasonable. Let's be clear. Let's be reasonable. He said, you get that Discord. Shout out to Gene again. Shout out to my boy Rodney, Discord family, growing like wildfire, baby. So again, family, I've been working on the, what is it called? The options class. So get on in there. Get on in the options class. We got part 1 and part 2 is out. Part 1 quiz is out. Part 2 quiz coming soon. We're going to let the options class sit for a little bit so everybody can catch up. And then we'll put the quiz out. Because again, I want you to learn. And then I want you to just have some validation that you've learned from taking a quiz on it. Taking a quiz on it. And again, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. I have not run any plays in the last 2 days. I know the Discord family looking like, yo, where the plays? I've been focused on just teaching you for now. But just know, when I see a price I like, I strike. I got you, family. I got you. But again, I want you to hit the Discord link on your way out. Get up to $70 free in the public investing app. Again, I'm telling you this right now. If you don't have the public investing app or just join it. Get some free stocks. Have a new broker. You got to diversify the brokers that you in. But again, let's get it. I love y'all. Hit the like button on your way out, baby. Let's see what time it is. Have a good day. I see you in the video later, baby. Where's the options class? It's on the Discord. But I see you over there, baby. Link is in the top of the comment. I love y'all. Take care.